Welcome to Acquired Taste Podcast. We are back. It's your boy, Dirty D.
It's your boy, Tech Daddy. And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, we're doing an old school one.
Yeah,
today.
man. Required Taste Classic. The same original taste that you remember.
That's right.
Indeed.
That's right. Yeah.
Indeed. We're coming at you the week following our podcast to your anniversary, actually. This episode, we were a little bit of ahead of ourselves still, but this is going to come out a week after what we're talking about. But the party was this past Saturday, and now we're recording on Monday. And we just want to say thank you for everybody that did come out for that. The people that I have never met before. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that was cool hanging out. You know, we didn't do a live recording, so we actually got to hang out and mingle and not, be busy the whole time.
Yeah.
Food was fucking off the chain. Shout out to Eris Memos Jr. for whipping up them chicken tacos.
Yeah, the chicken tinga.
Ooh.
It's just for fire.
God.
So thanks to Ayers for busting out those delicious tacos. Thanks to Foreign Local for, as per usual, showing us hospitality. We appreciate it. The beer he came up with for the day was really good. Our beer, as of recording, has not come out yet, but after the debuts, it'll be out.
Yeah.
I just need another week or so of it tasted good. It's still a little bit cloudy. Has a little bit of funk to it. So he wanted to let it. I feel like gestate is such a dirty word sounding.
Yeah,
but it needs some marinade.
Yeah, a little marination. Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he had showed us the day we got there. He was like, it's just not quite ready. A little bit more time.
And I'm not a man to rush perfection. So
yeah, and honestly, it's not like there wasn't beer there,
right?
It wasn't like a crisis situation. Like, oh
True.
no, it was still an awesome fucking time. The beer is, like I said, as of you guys listening to this, it's out already,
right?
But as of us recording it is nearing that. It's not that yet. But yeah, fucking thank you guys once again coming out for the second year. We had a really, really good turnout. Everybody got some tacos. Everybody drank some beer. It was a real good time.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't drink beer, you enjoyed their the dry bar that they offer. So a few of my friends weren't drinking either. So the fact that they offer a dry bar is still really, really dope. So
yeah, it's nice. Like the Micheladas is that's. I wish they did that at more places because that makes drinking a non-alcoholic beer way much better.
Well, yeah, because you're essentially, it's a Michelada. It's the same great taste, just doesn't get you drunk.
Yeah, same thing,
So, yeah, for sure. So, again, shout out to Foreign Local, shout out to Mikey. We appreciate you hosting us. We appreciate you making that beer with us again. And again, one more shout out to Memos and to everybody that showed up. We do appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
To the new faces, that was cool. Nice to meet people I've never met before. Oh yeah, check out your podcast. I'm like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah, there was a few people. Yeah, we missed out on some forehead kisses. Me and Brandy did fix that though. We were passing out forehead kisses.
This is true. Actually, I gave it a few. Oddly enough.
Yeah, we kissed some babies and
I kissed a few foreheads.
Yeah.
I had to. We only missed them for 1 week, but yes, it was definitely brought to our attention that the forehead kiss were missing for the week. So, to those that are for the first time checking out our podcast. We're Acquired Taste. We do talk about history for the most part. We do a little bit of mystery, a little conspiracy, a little music actually, a little pop culture sometimes if we feel frisky. We do a little bit of banter in the beginning of our episodes before we actually get into the meat and potatoes of the conversation. Usually just kind of warm up. We get ourselves a little warm up. If you are a returning listener, hopefully we saw you at the 2-year anniversary party. That would be cool. If we did not, we still appreciate you guys listening to us and following us and showing the support. Our followers have jumped a lot.
Yeah, it has.
This past month which is pretty cool. So if you're a new follower, we appreciate you. If you're an old follower, we appreciate you. Just so you get forehead kisses.
You get some solo kisses today. We ain't got Queen Bee. But that's all right.
B's not. Yeah, B's. I don't even know we told her we recorded today. We did.
Well, honestly, we meant to do this
last
week, but
right?
We've been ahead a couple of weeks, so we
had a week off.
Yeah, we got busy getting ready for the party. So this was an episode we knew we could do
kind of whenever
with no research, no fucking just kind of off the top of our head.
If you're familiar with the series we've done about music, actually, we're talking about music today. We're both so passionate about music, we can literally talk about it for hours. It's why we became friends, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, the basis of our friendship was like, wait, you like this band? I like this band.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's usually, it's like every couple of months, like one of us just kind of buys a set of tickets for something, and we're like, hey, these guys are playing. You want to go? And it's like, yeah.
Yes.
And then we're just there. We're just there.
Yeah. Like Thundercat was the last one we went to together. I know you're talking about doing Com Trues.
Yeah, Com Trues is coming. Thundercat's playing again on my birthday, which
with Flylo.
Yeah, I don't know how that snuck by me.
I saw tickets for it. Can I get ads for it? I thought about it. I'm like, man, Salt Shed.
Dude, them hoes are $90.
Dude, I know. Fuck. But at the same time, though, it's Flylo. It's Flying Lotus, which I've never seen live.
Yeah.
And Thundercat, though.
I'm tempted to do like the 4 split payment thing and do like the VIP thing because they're playing outside.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but we'll see, you know.
Yeah. I've been on the fence about it. I mean, if that's what you want to do for your birthday, I'll say I'll do it. But
yeah, that's the thing, because like I don't want to like be like, let's do that, and everyone's like, yeah, fuck that. I ain't going paying $90 to see a fucking rhythm section play.
But it's Thundercat's rhythm section.
If you knew better, you know. But
right.
I feel like a lot of people don't.
Right. Yeah, Thundercat was definitely a highlight show for me. It was like I don't want to sound arrogant when I say it, but like my musical bucket list I've already done. Essentially, like there's not much left of it.
I got one.
Oh.
Gorillaz.
Oh, yeah, that's one of mine too.
Yeah, and dude, I swear it's like every year, and when they come to play, like last year got fucking canceled.
Yeah,
couple years before that, they would play always around my birthday. They're always doing something, and then something came up. Like I would have a show, or I would already be out of town, or something would be going on. I feel like it's been like the past 5 years. You know,
yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for sure because I've never caught them before. I've always wanted to. I mean, I've been a fan of them since I was in high school. I think they came out with Clint Eastwood. Was their big hit back then, and I think that was it was a 203.
Yeah, I was like, I would have been 12 years old, so that would have been like 2001.
Wow,
I'm willing to say 2001.
All right,
yeah. Maybe not. No, it would have been 2001.
All right, we're about to find out here, man. If I get my damn typing right,
maybe even close to 2002. But I feel pretty good about 2001.
Okay,
so I think the album was called 2000 AD.
So the album in question, Demon Days, came out in 05.
No,
no. It was Gorillaz. It was actually self-titled. You're right. My bad. That was 01.
01.
All right.
That's what I'm talking
about. I'll give you that.
That was the first album I ever bought.
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
In the history of ever?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was the first one I bought like by myself. Like I went to the Loop. I think I've told the story before. The Loop used to be this record store in Hammond, Indiana, and they would have CDs before they came out. And if you paid cash and a little bit extra, like $4 or $5 extra, he would give you, like Linkin Park a week before release date.
Nice.
Something like that. But I bought Gorillaz because I remember buying it when I was 12. And that was 2001, the year fucking, 9/11, all that shit.
Yeah. I was freshman in high school. So that album did drop that year. God, that was such a crazy ass year. So man, my first CD I ever bought was it Blackstreet?
Ooh.
So you remember like the CD companies that just like give you like the ads, like you have like a membership is like so much a month, and they would send you like 10 CDs a month.
Yeah,
you pick from a catalog, whatever. So we accidentally got 2 of the same CD. I bought one of them off of him.
Okay,
and it was Blackstreet. And then I think I bought Erykah Badu off of him as well.
Nice.
At some point, and then eventually NSYNC's first album, I did own.
Ooh,
which I bought that on my own. I bought that at a store. I can't, maybe FYE in the mall. I can't remember now. It's been so many years. And then after that, my first explicit album was still Busta Rhymes, When Disaster Strikes.
Hell yeah, dude.
1997.
Fucking Busta Rhymes. I love Busta Rhymes, man.
Dude, so much.
Yeah.
So much. I stumbled across there was like the TikTok thing or Reel, whatever the fuck. And it was his verse on Tribe Called Quest. On one of their tracks. I'm like, dude, I forgot how good this verse was. Dude, and this is like, a Tribe Called Quest back in like the 90s.
Yeah.
Before Busta Rhymes even, was you know,
before he was Busta Rhymes.
Bus.
Yeah,
you know.
He's fucking like massive now. He's like swole as fuck.
Well, after he joined, when he joined, what record label was that? He joined, not Aftermath, not G Unit. He joined Dr. Dre's label. Right around that time, I could be wrong about the name of the label that he joined, but it was during the time of 50 Cent and like when he was still big and he was jacked.
Yeah,
and then Busta Rhymes to the Dregs and he got jacked.
Yeah.
And then you have The Game, he was jacked.
You got to do it, man.
Got to get swolely.
Trying to be on top. Got to fucking do it, man.
You got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through.
So I was thinking of the question for today, and I'm pretty sure I haven't asked this one before.
Okay.
But do you have like a guilty pleasure? Like, well, actually, I think I have asked that before. This is another one I was thinking of. What's something of a music, song, or a band artist that everybody loves that you fucking hate?
Oh, that everybody loves that I hate. There's a lot. Actually, there's a lot. Like, and I'm never the type to like. I don't shit on other people's music tastes because I think that's just kind of mean. Like, you like what you like, and love what you love. I grew out of that phase of my life when I was younger.
I guess hate's a strong word. I should say like a band that maybe turns you off just because so many people like it.
Ooh, that's another big question, actually.
Yeah.
Man, okay, so, and I'm going to sound like a dick when I say this, but nobody's ever asked me this question before, but it's been on my mind heavy lately. So there's a band that I love. I've seen them live 3 times, and they blew the fuck up. And I kind of listen to them as much as I used to because everybody else loves them now. Like, and I don't display. I mean, I think their music's still amazing. Don't be wrong. It's just like they're on commercials, like they're on TikTok reels. They're on like all this other shit. Like everybody, I hear them at the bar now. Like people like play their songs at the bar. I'm like, and it's like their new. There's always a new song. I'm like, that's cool. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for their success. But I don't listen to them like I used to because of their success. I guess like it's like.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Like went commercial.
Like I love you guys, and their music style has never changed. They're still the same band. They're still amazing. It's just like, but I will never see them again. I know that.
Yeah,
I will
which
never
band
see them
was
again.
this? Did you?
I did not actually.
Okay.
The band's called Jungle. Actually,
Jungle.
I love Jungle. Seen them live so many times. Such a great band, and like so much talent is on stage. I've seen them, like I said, 3 times live.
Yeah,
I saw them when they had like 100 people at a show in Chicago.
Okay,
I was there then.
Yeah,
now they're selling out stadiums in Mexico. Like, and like they're big, they're huge. Like,
and that's such a problem now too, man. This is why I was thinking.
And I love them. I still think they make good music. They make great music. It's just I don't listen like I used to. Like I don't think I've even listened to their album all the way through.
Oh wow,
I've heard a couple tracks. It's good. It's just
it's crazy how the energy can change, just because like people you don't like want to associate with are now loving this shit that you love, and it's like
you cheapened it.
God, yeah, you lowered the value.
And I've never said this before to anybody, so it's funny that the first time I bring it up is on the podcast because like it's something it's been in my head and in my heart for so long.
Yeah, dude, because I hate that too, being like, I used to be like that, shitting on people's music. Like, oh, they fucking suck. Like only pussies listen to that or shit like that. Can't really do that anymore because like I find myself listening to stuff and I'm just like, yeah, it's good. I get why people would like this. You know what I mean? Whether it's fucking, like bluegrass or trap or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But now there's quite a few bands that I could think to where like, some of them I haven't even given a chance because I would hear like a blip of it on, like a reel on Facebook or something. And just hearing the chorus and the video and how, I don't know why it bothers me. I like when bands wear like dramatic makeup and stuff and all that stuff on stage. You know what I mean? Like it's cool sometimes, but I think some bands like, what's one I was thinking of? Like Sleep Token, that's cool.
Okay, yeah.
I like their fucking outfits. That's awesome. But then there's bands like a Bad Omens where they'll do like everyone's necks painted like all black. And I don't know why to me that's just like a useless thing, like and cuz like when I think about the people I know who listen to that music, I'm like, yeah, I don't like you. You know,
It's kind of like the band Kill Switch. Like when I think about Kill Switch, I think about their fans and what they look like.
oh, Killswitch Engage.
Engage, yeah.
See, Killswitch, man, I always have a soft spot in my heart because the original band he was in was called Blood Has Been Shed.
Yeah.
And I was like a huge fan of them when I was like 15.
He has another band now, isn't he? He's in a new band,
There's
right?
another band. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
I don't hate Kill Switch by any means. I don't, whatever, they're fine. It's not my jam.
They hit that point though.
But when I think about that band, I think about a certain group of people listening to them. Like there's an Affliction shirt on, or at least in your closet somewhere, dude.
Oh yeah.
You have bedazzled jeans. I know you do.
Yeah, there's some diamonds on them buttons on them pockets.
You wear cowboy boots, but never once in your life rode a horse. I know you do.
And like, there's even bands that I really do like the music, but I shy away from listening to them because of how people will almost worship this band. Anytime somebody loves something so much that they develop their whole character based on a thing, a material thing, it's not for me, you know.
You know, you're literally talking about a band that we both enjoy right now, right?
You know, but like, man, like Sleep Token is, I love their music. They're so good.
Oh, they're good, yeah.
They're so talented, but like sometimes I'll see like the way people talk about them and I'm like, I wish you wouldn't like worship people like that, because now if you go to buy this like a ticket to see Sleep Token,
They're sold out.
you got to be real fucking lucky. You know what I
they're
mean?
sold out.
It's like people create this weird obsessive fan base, and it turns this band that's really good and easy to access into not easy to access. You just
I
sent
see what
them
you mean.
all the way to the top. You know, like I saw a fucking Sleep Token at Riot Fest for $50.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like next thing I knew, like within a year, it's like $300 minimum at the fucking Salt Shed or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's never the band's fault in that regard, because it's definitely something that's a curse of success, especially when it comes to Ticketmaster. That evil bastard corporation
That's true.
of Ticketmaster, because they'll take your success and then make a assload of money off of it. Because they have a monopoly on the industry.
Yeah, and it sucks too, man. I realized this when the Cubs won the World Series because people from like fucking Philly and like Texas were just buying out tickets and then reselling them for double, triple.
Oh yeah, it's
the
wild,
value,
man.
You know, and that happens all the time.
Oh, well, any kind of major sporting event, it happens all the time.
Sporting events, concerts.
They're trying to put measures in to prevent that, but at the same time, I mean, can you really?
Lately,
Like
a lot of the shows I've been going to, they have a policy to where you have to present your ID with the ticket, and you can't transfer them anymore. There's no more like, oh, I can't make it, I'm going to give it to my friend. There's just no transferring.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know,
I have seen that.
so
for certain events.
That's pretty much the only way I can think of to do that. You know,
right? Again, but it doesn't help that you have Sleep Token or not Sleep Token, Jesus, Ticketmaster and Live Nation being the pieces of shit that they fucking are.
Yeah,
I mean there's no nice words for them.
No, it's not,
because they have ruined what used to be so much fun.
Yeah. And you know, if I were to pick one band, in my opinion, that like I don't listen to at all anymore because of those reasons, it would be Between the Buried and Me.
Oh,
yeah, I was a huge fan of them.
Yeah, sure.
I've been seeing them live since 2004, and then right around 2008, 2009, they came out with Colors, I believe. Well, before that was Alaska, really good album, and then they came out with Colors, and then after Colors, they just became super prog, like progressive metal.
Sure.
Like Dream Theater, basically. And it was one of those bands where you went to see live and nobody's moving because everything they're playing is so complicated that everybody's just standing still and everybody in the crowd is just staring because you can't do nothing to that music. You know? I can't get jiggy with this shit. You know? There's nothing you can do, you know?
Yeah, I gotta feel that way when we saw Thundercat when they're doing the breakdowns.
Yeah, it's in waves.
Like the song played. All right, hell yeah, we're getting down to the shit. And then like they did their breakdowns, and it's just like,
dude, it triggers my autism like to the fucking max, dude. Because I'll get frustrated because I'm trying to figure out like where they're at in the song and how they're playing it,
Right.
to understand it better. And then by the time I'm getting to figure it out,
They change it.
They hit up a smooth ass chorus, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like slowly but surely your brain's fucking melting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I feel that, man.
just edging my fucking brain.
Right. and like I said, like before, even about with Jungle, like I feel like they think they're great artists. They're great musicians. I will never hate on them because they're amazing. It's just.
Yeah.
And also, I put a lot of people onto that band that I don't associate with at all anymore. And they better not listen to them anymore either.
Sons of bitches.
I gave you this.
I take it back.
This gift. Amazing music, you sons of bitch. Give it back. Damn it. I just checked out. They're on Spotify. They're at 11. They're at a little shy of 11 million monthly listeners.
Wow, that's wild.
Now, I
Yeah.
mean, again, coming from about 6 or so years ago, 6-7 years ago, when I saw them in Chicago with like 100 people in the room, and it was amazing. It was really intimate. Then the next year, being like, a couple hundred people, whatever. Last year, they played, was it Aragon or? No, it wasn't last year. Shit. I was still with my ex, so this would have been 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, when I was still seeing her 2 years ago. And we went to see them at, not the Aragon, what's around the corner from Aragon that I fucking can't stand?
The Vic?
No.
It's not the Vic, but
no, not the Vic. Because the stage is below you instead of above you.
That is the Vic. The Vic or the Riv?
The Riv.
The Riv, yeah.
It was the Riv. Yeah.
I fucking hate the Riv too,
I cannot stand the Riv.
Because even when you walk in, it's got the fucking ceiling, the bar part.
Yep, right. Yep.
And if you're not past that, you're fucked.
You're
dude.
fucked. You can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see the stage.
We got lucky because we were like they were filtering us in, like to like get like towards in the bottom middle part, and we both said fuck that and went down to the bar. But we found like a spot right on the railing so we could see everything. It was perfect,
Yeah.
like perfect view. But other than like that one time of having one really good spot to stand in,
Yeah.
I've been fuck that place, dude. I'm damn near 6'2", man. I still have problems with vision because your place is built backwards.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
There was one time I almost saw Circus Survive there. Like I was there,
Okay.
couldn't see the fucking stage, the whole fucking set.
Yeah, if anybody listening to this podcast is in the Chicagoland area or been to Chicago and been to the Riv, you know exactly what the fuck we're talking about, and I hope you feel the same way we do.
Yeah. And I get the concept of the sloping floors.
If I was sitting down,
If you're sitting down, exactly. It ain't meant for a fucking standing room.
no,
man.
it's the opposite.
Ain't no way.
It's not how vision works. Stupid.
It's not. It doesn't work, man.
It's not how vision works, man. It's not how vision works.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I just have to circle back to that because I don't want people listening to think that I hate this band. I love this band. I really do. It's just I don't listen to them as much as I used to because of just
Yeah. And that's what sucks too, because like there's some bands like I really do enjoy, and then like it's like this weird subconscious thing where I'm like, I'm listening to something else.
yeah. It's like I don't want to be a music snob, but I think my subconscious is
A little bit, it's
You
in
know?
there. Yeah,
it's a very very weird thing that my brain does, but it hates me sometimes. It's fine.
Well, I know I am because there's sometimes I'll talk to people and they'll tell me about a band they like, and I'm just like,
This is what most we need. We need video.
Yeah.
To see the face that you just made. Like imagine a 60-year-old Italian man with a mustache frowning at you in disgust.
looking up, down, head to toe, like, interesting.
Yeah, whatever derogatory term in Italian is, just that.
Yeah. That's like usually someone says a band I don't like, I'm like, oh, right on.
Yeah. Oh, that's my first like, huh?
Yeah, get the fuck
Right
out
on,
of there.
dude. That's cool.
Get out of there.
But again, I try not to judge people on what they listen to, though. I mean, because like you have your own likes, man. You have your own thing. It's kind of like how I feel about Run the Jewels, for example. Run the Jewels. Killer Mike's been one of my favorite rappers since I was a kid. So like seeing him blow up. I mean, his album got one album of the year last year, which is wild.
Yeah.
I'm happy for success, which also made me mad that like people that are music like only bloggers, like music first, like podcasts, bloggers, whatever. Like, oh, who's Killer Mike? These young motherfuckers, like. You don't know who the fuck Killer Mike is.
Dude, that shit drives me wild,
so
man.
fucking mad.
Sometimes I'll like see little clips of podcasts, like you say, and motherfuckers will be asking real dumb questions, dude. Like, oh, like it's the first time they ever heard a song or something. And like just classics, bro. Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, dude. Killer Mike's been doing it since been doing it. Like the dude came up with Outkast. Like and CeeLo. Like
Gen Z's weird, man. Like the Crow preview. Did you see that?
Oh, I know got shit on.
What they did to my boy?
Yeah, I never saw the preview. I saw the pictures.
They did to my boy.
I saw the pictures of it, but even the original director was like, I mean, the fans already spoke about it, so I mean,
yeah. And
what are they gonna do?
But this, like, I was thinking, I was like, is that like a thing now? Like, what I think is cool is not cool anymore.
That wasn't cool. So
You know,
it
like-
wasn't cool now
Okay,
or ever, really.
They were just
So
trying to
I think-
gaslight me then. All right.
Yeah, no, that's that. They want to do the Side of the Hedgehog to that movie, man. Like it's people want them to redo it.
Yeah. There's
Like
no way.
fix this,
There's no way.
fix this
man.
shit.
It's like, how many fucking hands does that go through before someone, like, there was nobody like,
Well, it's corporates, man. It's corporation, man. It's corporate America, dude. Because think about it, like corporations don't give a fuck what you actually do. Like they're gonna give you what you're gonna get,
it's like they asked AI to write the script for The Crow.
right?
That's pretty much what
It's
happened.
like, hey, remember that time that that they made Devil May Cry and they like made his hair not white? And he like, let's do that and put him in The Crow.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
fucking stupid.
corporations don't give a fuck about us, and they never will. So we're just dollars and cents to those motherfuckers. And until we stop buying it, that's when we'll win.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, you know.
But so we just kind of went on a tangent there with that
deep one.
question, man, because it's a good question, dude. Like I have a lot of different friends, a lot of various friends and various backgrounds, which is great. You know, diversity is very important to building a more well-rounded person. However, some of their music tastes, like, you ever been in the car with somebody and they put on something that's like, how far are we going?
Oh, yeah.
Like, how long am I going to be in the car with you?
Oh, yeah.
Is this going to be a road trip kind of deal?
Yeah. That's, yeah. No kidding.
Like, you ever heard of this band? Can I play them real quick?
Yeah, dude. Like, what was it? We were in Colorado driving, and like we were playing like just various like Dance Gavin Dance or like what's the other one we were playing?
I played some Thundercat out there. I remember that.
Yeah, we were playing a bunch of
We had a
jams,
lot of different shit going on, though.
but we had a lot of like some heavy shit playing. And I remember Robin at one point, she was like, "Can we play something that's not crazy?" You know what I mean? But it was just like in the mind of someone who like just lives in a different music culture.
You know what's funny? She actually does listen to heavy music. It's
No, yeah, she does,
In
yeah.
that amount, though.
yeah, it's funny. Like there's a limit for, you know, which is cool, you know, because like for me, man, I think I'm pretty open to where like we're gonna get into it in a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I've played heavy music for years. I've been involved in that community and shows for so long. But honestly, I don't listen to a lot of heavy music nowadays. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. My music taste is pretty varied. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
There's never. I don't listen to the same thing twice in a day. Even the same genre twice in a day.
Well, see, that's my problem.
Is-
I will sometimes listen to one song on repeat for like an 8-hour work shift. You know?
I used to do that when I was in high school. It's
Yeah.
very, very strange. Back when
Well-
I was younger, I used to have a fascination. I wanted to like listen to a song enough to where I knew every bit of it, and then I would leave it.
Well, that's
That was
why
nice.
I do it, because I want to learn the drums.
Sure.
You know, so like I'll obsess over it until it's permanently like burned into my brain,
Yeah.
and then it's just like I have this weird like
Excuse me.
vault thing in my brain with music. To when it's in there, and it never leaves. You know.
Oh, sure. I will quote lyrics from a song that I learned like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Just like I heard it again like the first
Yeah.
time yesterday. I just heard it yesterday, you know?
Yeah.
Like, music lyrics will always be with me to the day I die. And I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Well, that's like me with playing drums. That's what I mean. Like I'll listen to a song so much to when when I know how to play it, like it's always there.
Yeah.
It'll never, you know, like I could sit on a drum kit and 3 years later and like they'll
Still
play the
got
song
it.
and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember, you know. Yeah, it's almost a curse.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being
Because like
bit of both,
I'll be
yeah.
in the store and like it'll be like fucking Nickelback just ripping, and I'm like tapping because I know exactly how to play the song.
right on.
Just like fuck, I don't want to know.
You know what's funny? You mentioned Nickelback. Like, Nickelback is the reason why I don't hate on musicians or bands, because everybody's like, oh, Nickelback sucks. Like, Nickelback sucks. I'm like, they make music that I don't enjoy. That's true. But they also make music that people do enjoy and pay a lot of money for. And that's why they have more money than me.
Fuckload of money.
Like, I can't hate on people that are richer than me.
I would
It seems
love
like
to
a
go-
weird flex.
I would pay money to go to a Nickelback show though and just rip that shit up. Yeah, I'd fuck around.
You could do that.
I'd
I would
fuck
not be with you. It's one of those trips you're going to take on your own, my boy.
Buy me a cowboy hat, you know.
Yeah, that's going to be, that's a trip that you're going to take on your own, my boy.
Look at his graph.
Yeah, but it's like that's why I said I can't hate on musicians because they're. I mean, for one, it's something that is your art. I mean, that's what you're gonna do. That's your what's in your heart, man. Make what you got, make what you feel. However, I might not like it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go over here though.
You know, I think Catatonic Youth's probably damn near ruined that for me because I watch their videos so much.
Yeah,
and there's so much just cringy. Like I'm talking about music. When you listen to it, you're like, there's no way you're serious. You're not being serious. That you didn't write that in full confidence. This was a joke. You know, there's so much of it on there, and the way he edits them is just like. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go on Instagram, Facebook, just look up Catatonic Youths, all one word, and get lost for hours. You're welcome.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
It's so cringy, you know. It's so cringy, but I can't stop. I'll get to the point where like I'll find a band on there and I'll start YouTubing their local shows to see them live.
Sure, yeah.
Because
I've done that before.
I want to be like, okay, I want to know if this is serious or if this is like because sometimes cringe is just to get views.
Sure, yeah, it could be.
Sometimes it's real though. Sometimes it's really fucking real. And disgusting.
You know, I'll do that with bands that I enjoy. Like I'll look them up on YouTube just to see if they're live. So they see what they actually sound like on a local show. Because I mean, you know how it is being in the studio. Like you'll have what a band actually sounds like on record versus how they sound like when they're live.
Yeah, Hate56. That's my favorite page, dude. Because that dude posts local, like not local, but like all my favorite bands pretty much live. Yeah. So you can find pretty much any band you want to see and watch his videos and get a good taste of it, you know. And
some bands I just don't want to spoil it. So like Thundercat, I never spoiled myself on that. Yeah. I didn't know what I was walking into. I walked in there, I'm like, yeah, this is what I expected.
Yeah, seeing that backdrop was like, oh man, fuck yeah.
We should have hearts on in front of it though. We made one mistake.
Yeah, that was a big crowd though. We probably would have.
Well, we were there early enough. We could have done it.
Yeah,
when we first got there.
That is true.
Yeah. It's cool though.
We were too excited.
We were too excited. It's true. It's true. We were too excited for that one. Like Dancing Heaven Dance, I never saw live before. I never heard them live before I saw them live. So that was a nice treat.
Yeah.
But bands like Moxie, like a band you put me on, which I love, absolutely love their first album. It's so good, so good. But I was wondering how they sound live though, because like how everything works with them.
Yeah.
But it sounds, from what I can tell, video sounds great.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them live one day when they come back to Chicago. Hopefully they.
Yeah,
because last time they had that unfortunate accident.
Yeah, that was a bummer because that was going to be
your birthday.
The birthday thing. Yeah, that was because like 3 different friends of mine surprised me and bought tickets.
Yeah,
so we ended up having.
I had extra tickets.
Yeah, there was like 12 tickets or some shit like that.
Yeah, funny thing about Deej, if you ever want to buy him something for his birthday, talk to his friends first to make sure we didn't buy him the same fucking thing. Because I bought tickets. I think Gio bought tickets, and then Joe bought tickets.
Got me tickets
for the same fucking show.
Yeah, and Gio got the VIP ones.
He did.
Yeah,
he won. He won that one. Way to go, Gio! Throw your fucking flush your damn money around. Someone was like, "I don't like that, Gio." Anyways, but it was funny because we all did it, and it was sad that none of us could go.
Yeah,
because there was the band had an accident. Their van got totaled.
Yeah,
right?
van got actually. My buddy, shout out to Rob Haberman, was a photographer on tour for Drugs because Drugs was the band that was headlining.
Yep.
And I saw him a few weeks later because we did the Low Country farewell show, and he was like, dude, all my shit got trashed, like his camera, his laptop, like. It was just like a fucking mess, you know. So they were just lucky to, you know, be okay and not be, you know, injured and all that. But it happened like the night before, you know.
Yeah. Right. Because we're all planning on going. Yeah. If anybody knows Moxie the band, tell them to please come back to Chicago. Indeed. Required Taste requested it.
Well, I seen them. Their singer, the girl Amber, moved to Nashville.
Okay.
The bass player is the original bass player from A Lot Like Birds, and they're doing a few run of shows recently.
Oh.
But Moxie, the post that they made wasn't like we're breaking up. It was like, well, Amber's moving, and we're figuring things out, you know.
God, man, can't we have something nice?
Yeah, dude. I was like, God damn it.
So it's funny that you were just talking about, like, you know, bands that possibly broke up or might break up. I don't know if we've done a show since we went to Philly, have we? Have we talked about music since we went to Philly?
Probably not. Honestly, it's been a while.
No, I think one of the bands that I don't think you put me on. I think it was Blake and Calvin put me on. Balance and Composure. Back when I was still working with them at the warehouse, and I remember like I got like, oh man, this band's so good. I got really into the band. I'm like, this band's amazing. I gotta see them live. Look them up online. They broke up. So then, out of the blue, one day, I think you told me though about the show. So out of the blue, we're talking about whatever, as we do, and they're like, dude, they're coming back on tour. They're coming back as a band, playing in Philly. You want to go? I'm like, well,
yeah,
get the fuck car.
Well, originally they had Philly and New York, and I think we were like going to go to New York.
I think I voted for Philly.
Yeah, well, I think they hadn't announced Philly yet.
Oh.
Because I remember I was going to buy the tickets, and because of the time change different, I missed the pre-sale by an hour.
We talked about that. Yeah.
And I go to get the tickets, and I was like, fuck, all they have is New York.
Oh, that's right. I'm like, I'm not going to fucking New York, dude.
And then they added the fucking the second show for fucking Philly. And like, I just bought them because they were like $30.
It wasn't right.
They
it wasn't
were
bad.
so fucking cheap. And I was like, I don't give a. We'll figure it out how to get there by then. Like,
well, I had just bought a new car, so it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
Like, I finally got a reliable car. I'm like, we can actually take my car. It'll make it. Like, we're actually going to be okay.
Yeah, that was, because I've seen Balance and Composure before. And back then, I was really snobby with music. And so, like, I saw them and I didn't like them. Like, I saw them on stage and I was like, they're okay. Just didn't catch on to me, And then, like, I don't know, maybe a year or two later, like, I really got into the album, Things We Think We're Missing, or The Things You Think You're Missing, and I just, like, fell in love. And then I got to see them a few more times, because they were always playing with Thrice and Circus Survive.
I remember that.
Two other bands I really love,
Yeah, and back then I wasn't into any of them, so I came late to that party.
Yeah, that was, those were good times. Those were a lot of good shows. But that reunion, man, that was the best time I seen them, because I saw them again at Riot Fest when they played.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Only a couple months after,
right?
And they were like, very subpar,
But we called them.
Oh, yeah, that was their hometown show.
Well, they were hometown. Exactly, their hometown show.
Their comeback.
Right? They had just come back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was cool. And when I got to meet those guys, that they did the record signing.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the same day.
Yeah, there was like
when I lost you in Philadelphia. We were just trying to get Philly cheesesteaks, man. Like, what the fuck's DJ at?
I was at that, what was it, Bad Mothers or something
Tattooed Mommy.
Tattooed Mommy.
I was like, oh, DJ's here. Cool. I'll get a beer.
Yeah, because I wanted a cigarette, and I looked across the street, and I was like, I'm just going to go to that smoke shop right there. And I just told you I was going to be there. And I was like, they're not going to be there by the time I get back. And you totally were.
Very confused. Very confused. Just trying to get myself a beverage and
funny
and have a Philly cheesesteak.
I was across the street watching you guys looking for me, and I was like, well, how the tables have turned.
Fuck you, man. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Oh man.
All right, so today we're planning on talking about our Spotify's, man. We just got damn near 40 minutes of us just bullshit about everything else. Yeah. We're going to talk about our Spotify Wrap because, like, you wrap up the year and whatnot. I have a question before we do that, though, man.
Yeah.
You know how Spotify makes, like, your day list? What does yours say right now for your Monday evening?
My day list?
Yeah, your day list, dude.
I didn't even listen to my day list.
I actually listen to mine here and there. Like, sometimes it's on point for my mood, man. Like, sometimes they nail what I'm feeling in that moment.
Ooh, wow.
What you got?
These are a lot of bands I haven't.
What's it called? What's your day list called today?
Mellow Pop Emotional Evening.
Okay, what you got? What's your top few bands in there?
It says you listen to angst and Midwest emo in the evenings. Here's some emotional Midwest emo. Okay, so first band is Sunsleeper, Breaker Berry. That's a really good song I listen to a lot. Daisy Head is another one. Stay Inside, Balance and Composure is up top. This band called Nevermind, but it's spelled NVM.
I know them.
They're kind of a local band, but they're from Salt Lake City. Just a random band I found on Discover Weekly on Spotify, which is another amazing feature they have.
It is. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I find something new every week.
Oh yeah, every time.
Nevermind's really good though, man. Super.
I agree. You've sent them to me before.
Yeah, super good stuff. What else do we got here? Endless Heights is really good. Some kind of like more poppier stuff. Some of this stuff I haven't even listened to yet. This one's called All Get Out, Handout. That sounds like some hardcore bands right there. Teenage Wrist, that's another really good band.
I'm familiar with them. They're good.
Yeah, so I Can't Swim. Fucking love those guys.
Oh, dude, yeah, come on.
Dude, live, those guys are fucking hype, dude.
I believe that.
Their live show is good, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're so energetic. Microwave. I've actually been listening to a lot of Microwave lately. Kayak Jones. You ever listen to Kayak Jones?
I have not.
That's some shit right there, dude. Yeah, you want to talk
With a name like that, I would hope it is. Like,
that's some Midwest emo right there, dude.
Jeez,
Kayak Jones. But it's fun. Like, it's not like sad Midwest emo.
well, you know, when I think about Midwest emo, I think about the state of Ohio. Tell me I'm wrong.
Whenever I think of Midwest emo, I think of Hotel Books. I think of a guy talking and almost crying while a really good song is playing.
So movements.
Well, the Hotel Books is like, I don't know, like, because Movements did it well.
Yeah.
Hotel Books is like a step down from La Dispute.
Ew.
It was like less music, more talking.
I don't say the word ew out loud very often.
Yeah.
You made me do that.
Dude,
you took me there.
This is the fucked up part. They have some bangers, and they were like in my top listens for a few years when I was sad as fuck.
Well,
Hotel Books was there for me.
You were sad as fuck for a minute there, dude.
They were there.
I saw those years. Damn, depressed me. Depresses me just thinking about those years.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
What's a couple other? I want to kind of name some ones that maybe you guys haven't heard of that you could check out. Tiger Wine is really good. Another super shoegazy band. Gatherers is really good. A little bit more upbeat. Citizen had a new album that came out.
I have not listened to it yet.
It's pretty good.
Okay, I love me some Citizen.
They're more upbeat now, more dancey, you know.
Really?
But I dig it.
Okay,
You know,
I'm good with
because
it.
sometimes the band does that, and it's like,
You're right.
yeah, you know,
Because Citizen was also pretty sad too.
yeah. And but their last like couple of releases, like when they did some singles, was pretty good. And this last album was, I was like, oh, okay, yeah,
All right.
I dig that.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Wasn't like Turnover. Like Turnover, their last album, I was like, you fucked up.
You done goofed.
You lost it, son of a bitch.
You done goofed, boy.
Yeah, it's hard to do. It's hard for a band to come out with just continuous, life-changing albums. You know?
It's very rare that they do, and there's only a few bands that I can name, in my opinion, that have.
Yeah.
So,
Like Thrice off the top of my head is one where they've released albums for 20 years, and for 20 years they've released something new and brilliant every time.
I'm gonna say Incubus.
Ooh, yeah.
It's one of those for me.
Yeah.
That when they went from like being like a punk rock band to whatever the fuck they are now.
Do you know the band Night Versus?
All
instrument-
No.
All instrumental 3-piece band. Their drummer is that guy I really like, Eric Importa. He does the backflips and shit.
Yeah.
They have a song with Brandon Boyd.
Oh,
And it's like as if Animals as leaders had Brandon Boyd singing a song.
that sounds amazing.
It's so good. It's so
we're
good. Yeah.
gonna do we'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
we'll do that someday. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, another band like that. I gotta give Dance Gavin Dance that one.
Yeah. Honestly.
They're always made. But I mean, but again, it's a very very short. In my opinion,
Yeah.
of course.
Well, you know,
bands that have been able to not only come out with something great,
yeah.
but something that's fresh
Yeah.
every single time they have a new album.
Yeah.
That's why Incubus was my first thought, because I don't think they ever had a bad album, in my opinion.
They don't have anything I don't like. Yeah.
Like it's not wildly different, but it's still different enough to be like, oh, this is fresh. This is
Yeah.
refreshing.
And you know, it's almost as if like Dance Gavin Dance and Incubus is a really good point, because some of their later albums took me a little while to get into.
Yeah.
And it's almost like that was like just the maturity of the band, to where this isn't a quick get your attention music. This is a little bit more complicated. We need you to understand this and take more time. You know what I mean? And it's almost like they know that as artists. It's like, oh, we're not going to give you this 15-second instant gratification.
Yeah.
You know, which is also a Dance Gavin Dance album. You know.
Ha.
I'm on to you, motherfuckers. You know.
Inside the mind of John Mess.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I think that's part of it, being in a band for so long, to where your music now requires more attention, more time to digest and all that, you know. Because
Well, I mean, that's any kind of craft, really. It should take more.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially if you're honing a craft and getting better at it, it should take you more time to produce.
because you could think of like some of the earlier Dance Gavin Dances, you'll hear like first guitar riff, you're like, ooh, you know, what I
little
mean?
single.
Yeah, it's just right away. And then as the band evolves, the songs get a little bit more to where it starts off and you're like, and then you get to like a minute, you're like, oh, and then you might hit a part where you're like, you know, and then like the fourth listen, you're like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
okay, you know,
Yeah, it takes a little bit.
yeah.
It takes a little bit sometimes, at least. But yeah. So my day list for this Monday evening is comic book villain Monday evening.
Ooh, I like that.
Indeed.
That's dope.
You listen to East Coast hip hop and boom bap on Monday evenings.
Boom bap.
Boom bap.
That's a genre.
It is actually. Yeah, it is. We'll get into that in a minute. So here's some East Coast hip hop, abstract, boom bap, lyrical sample and collaborations. And that's my description of my Monday. The top several artists on here are the fucking same. So until I get to song number 7, it's all MF Doom variants.
Oh god.
Literally, so it's MF Doom is Mad Villainy, which is Madlib, and MF Doom is King Ghidorah. The persona of MF Doom, where he's a 3-headed fucking dragon.
Okay.
There's Victor Von, which is MF Doom's persona when he's a teenager. Anyways, there's Danger Doom, which is MF Doom and Danger Mouse, the album they made for Adult Swim, which was very controversial.
Yeah.
I loved it. Some purists were like, I think it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, then there's JJ Doom, which is MF Doom and Gennaro Jarrell, which I probably pronounced his name wrong, but whatever. He's European. The album that he made when he was stuck in Europe before he died.
Oh.
Yeah, he got not technically deported, but not allowed to come back in the country. He was born in London. In England.
Shit.
He's English.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that dude was British. He was raised in New York, so he doesn't have an accent.
Yeah.
But yeah, he never got a green card.
That's interesting.
He's just chilling out here.
Yeah, did not know that.
Yeah. So yeah. So anyways, literally, since there's all of MF Doom's personas and then a Tribe Called Quest.
I love that.
And then more MF Doom personas. Czarface, which is the Czarface MF Doom collab, which Czarface is Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang Clan. His persona, which is a superhero named Czarface.
Ooh, okay.
MF Doom, the villain versus the hero. That's 2 albums of that, by the way.
They gave you all of his persona.
Literally.
That's fucking cool. They're like, we know what to do here.
They know who I am as a person. But dude, it's literally just MF Doom and then Earl Sweatshirt. Okay.
Nice.
Who was signed to Doom's label after he left OF.
Yeah. I feel like they just cheated on that one. Someone's real lazy that day.
They really got lazy with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love MF Doom a lot. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. I mean, easily in my top 3, honestly. But
they have that playlist on reserve for you.
I already have. I made a playlist of myself for MF Doom because of all those different personas, so I could get them in one place. You know.
Yeah.
I did that myself.
That's awesome.
This is just laziness, lazy work. Over here trying to praise Spotify for being intuitive and brand new. Let's do this.
The algorithm.
Let's just do this shit.
I will say the Spotify DJ sucks.
Oh, I hate the Spotify DJ with every ounce of my being.
I fucking hate that. It's like, hey, what's up? It's your Spotify DJ.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm going to take you back to 2015 when you weren't really doing so good mentally.
You remember in 05 when you were in high school, you wanted to kill yourself?
Yeah.
Here's a song about that. It's just like old My Chem.
Here's some songs that really made you think about suicide. It just plays hotel books for me. Like,
I'm sitting in my house, like, why do I hear my shower? It's just you crying in my shower, not even at your own house. I thought you left the whole time. Just been in here.
Emery, La Dispute, hotel books. It's all sad shit.
Oh no.
Spanish love songs.
What?
Oh God.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, I was not a fan of it. Yeah.
No, not at all.
I still try it every now and then.
I've only tried it maybe twice, and I've never used it again. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I'm good. You know, I did. I was thinking about this earlier when we're talking about doing like our talking about our raps and whatever for 2023, and like I've been on Spotify since the jump. So like some of my old raps I still have saved.
Yeah,
Man,
dude, I was my shit went back to 2014.
Yeah, I think mine does too.
That's when I got Spotify. Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine does too. It goes back super far, and some of those not so great.
Yeah, the evolution of rap does not.
The evolution of myself and my raps has.
Oh man,
Yeah.
You know, there's always a few staples, though. I always have Balance Composure has always been on there. Dance Gavin Dance has always been on there. Every Time I Die has always been on there. And there's usually one or two off variants. But
Yeah, I will say the same because mine at least like it depends on when the artist came out because it might have been the year that they came out.
yeah.
But like mine are usually gonna be similar. Like my favorite genre of music is gonna always be like underground hip hop or just hip hop. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
something in that realm every time. I know that, but there is some variance to it though. Like my taste in like EDM for example has changed. Like I listen to more chill shit than I used to. You know, so I can say that. I'm actually looking at my rap for 2016. And I'm just looking through. I'm like, oh, Knock Loose. That makes sense. It was 2016. That was it was an interesting year for me.
I'm going to look at my top songs for 2014.
Yeah, I can't find my 2014 one, which is very odd. I thought I had it saved, but
Oh, wow. I had a lot of Kanye West in 2014.
oh, okay, going through a Kanye phase
Yeah. Okay.
again. I'm sure the original albums would have been on there too if it was back. It was on back then.
That's some Kendrick Lamar. All right.
I also had Kendrick Lamar showing up in my list here for 2016.
I was feeling myself that year.
Oh, dude, 2016. One of my favorite ones was Tori Moy.
Oh, totally. Dude, I went to see him for free once.
I was living with you at the time, I think.
Yeah,
I think we talked about that.
that was dope, man. Well, just it was the Vans Warped Tour. Not Vans Warped Tour. So the Vans, House of Vans.
House of Vans, yep.
If you guys never heard of it, there's a venue in Chicago called House of Vans, and they do free shows, but you got to sign up to RSVP and you got to wait in line.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see, I've seen some good fucking bands there. I saw Converge there. I saw Toto Imoy. Best fucking time ever. You get in there, the beer's free. They have 2 craft beers on tap.
Yeah.
They serve them for free. They got a food truck outside. There's fucking skate ramps all over the place. Photo booth. I was smoking hella weed in there both times I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Super good.
Yeah, I've unfortunately never been there, but I did see Tori Moy when they played at a bookstore in Chicago. So this was like when their first was hitting. And I had followed them on, I'm thinking Facebook or something like that back then. Anyways, I sent a letter out or an email out to their fans and I'm like, hey, we're doing a free show at this bookstore in like near you. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, they're playing in Chicago. I mean,
You know, well, we'll check it out.
and I think this happened when I was still living in Gary at the time. I think I might have still been living in Gary. It might have been before we actually became close. But like, I flew out to the city. I'm like, by myself. I just went to a show. It was great.
Yeah, those are always some of the best shows I've been to where I just decided to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, it cost no money. I had a car, so like, I had nothing going on that day. It's kind of the perfect storm.
Yeah.
For me.
Oh man, I'm going through all these old raps and I'm just like, I think my Spotify was literally just a playlist for people to play songs on the radio because like I have like James Blunt, like cause like and like Red Hot Chili Peppers and shit like that. Lord.
I was looking at the album that came out around then. It was actually like 2013? That album came out that I saw him perform. So it was 2013 when I saw him.
Oh wow.
In Chicago, yeah. Dude, that's so long ago now, man. It's 11 years ago.
It's fucking crazy.
It hurts my feelings a little bit, man.
It's a little fucking crazy, man.
I'm gonna go lay down somewhere.
Man, I had a lot of J. Cole on here too.
Jermaine?
Mm-hmm. All the way up to 2016, man.
Cole?
That's what I'm talking about. I had a big Chance the Rapper phase here and a Frank Ocean phase.
Dude, Chance the Rapper is never a face, all right?
Yeah. And then, this is when I started getting heavy into Pac.
Dude, so you remember when there was an alligator loose in Chicago and they called it Chance the Snapper?
What? I did not know about that.
Dude, look it up, man.
I fucking love Chicago, dude. The rat pothole.
Yeah.
Like, oh
people
my
get
God,
married in front of it. Like, I just love how much like loose chains was just thrown into it.
I really like it. It's on GPS.
God damn it.
It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, it's in Humboldt Park Lagoon. Wow.
Yeah, they call it Chance the Snapper.
He's adorable. What is this? Oh my God.
Yep. The more you know, dude.
Is this guy's alligator with a fucking beard? He's like, my bad, guys.
So the alligator man from Atlanta.
It looks like Trevor from Grand Theft Auto.
Jeez.
Chance the Snapper.
Chance the Snapper, dude. Man, you live in infamy.
Dude, the internet is undefeated.
The Chicago and shenanigans are undefeated, really.
Honestly, man.
Like, I feel like it was like people always like talk shit about Chicago, like, oh, the violence, like da da da. Those it's always people that don't live in the city or not like from the area around the city. But then you get to the actual city itself, it's like, dude, we celebrated a fucking a hole in the ground in the shape of a dead rat.
Damn right we did.
You know,
for weeks.
Wasn't
like just a.
It was news.
Like a long fucking time. People traveled a long way to see this fucking
rat hole and get married in front of it. Again, like that's the thing. That's the thing that happened. Let's not forget that. It's not.
Man, you know what's crazy? Tonight is a show I wanted to go to, but it was a Monday. One of my favorite bands was playing tonight. My boys in the Callous Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were playing Cobra Lounge tonight. And it was just a Monday. It came last minute. I really wouldn't have been able to. I probably could have pulled it off.
Yeah, but it's a Monday, dude.
Yeah. After the weekend, it was just like, yeah. They'll be back. Them boys tore a lot. And I'm going to Furnace Fest, so I'll see them over there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Did you see? I sent you and Gio a thing, bands wise that we both enjoy. Idola, Roy Coda, Wolf and Bear.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Come to Chicago.
Where was that at?
Bottle Miles Gym.
Don't buy tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. I feel like we didn't even really talk about our rap, but that's okay. We made it to an hour though.
We did, and honestly, our rap. I think it's music we actually did talk about last time in Philly. It's around the same bands. I think the only thing I can really say about my rap recently is my music taste has been like super light nowadays. Yeah. I think like I pretty much only listen to like super heavy or hardcore, and then I go up, to like the Postal Service type shit.
I get that.
Yeah, it's been pretty weird,
All right, so give me I don't know, let's say like three bands that people need to hear.
Okay,
or artists in general. It doesn't have to be bands, but
one of them I'll definitely shout out. This is my homeboys band. I know you know and love them. They're called Empath.
Yes.
They release fucking bangers religiously. Good music videos. They're just a super refreshing house music mixed with really, really good metal and hip hop. And honestly, they do it well. Those are all really good guys. They've been involved in the Chicago music scene for a long time, and they've been killing it lately. And they definitely deserve all that shit. If you guys are looking for something new to listen to, you need some new fucking gym music specifically. I would definitely check out Empath. They do
make some bangers.
Yeah, it's not Empath. It's
END.
Empath. They're on all fucking streaming platforms. Shout out to Frank, the bass player in the band. He actually designed the Required Taste logo that you guys see with the skull, the glasses. That was a long time ago. Frank did that. Yeah. He's been wanting to revamp that for us, but he's been busy as fuck.
Oh, yeah. He's a busy dude. I get that.
Super busy. But he did say he wants to do a little touched up version, something to fresh it up. Nice. So Empath is one. Another really good band that I discovered seeing live. Really random. I was dropping somebody off at the airport. Chaz hit me up, was like, hey, do you want to go to a show at the Concord? It was a Thursday, so typically I would have said no, but I was 12 minutes away from the Concord. So I was like,
oh, well, yeah, you're right there.
I was like, you know what, dude, fuck it. He already bought the tickets, So we went to see Converge. The first band that opened up, I did not know was homie of mine's, and the band called Frail Body. Didn't even fucking realize it.
Okay.
And then the next band that played was a band called Brutus, and they are from Belgium, 3-piece band. Not instrumental, had super fucking attractive female drummer who was also the vocalist. Really, really beautiful, doomy, slow music.
Okay.
Really, really good. I could only recommend you guys check them out. It's hard to describe them. How they sound, something like a Russian Circles, something like that. Really drivey, but also very, very slow and doomy.
Okay.
Brutus, Brutus. Highly recommend you guys check that out. Another one, you know what, dude? Fiddlehead. Fiddlehead has been like one of my top listens to this year. They came out with an album which probably should have been one of my top albums we talked about last time. I should have mentioned that on there.
Okay.
Fiddlehead is a super good band. It's super aggressive, super poppy. Not really too poppy, but really, really energetic music. You know, I would compare them to like a Have Heart or you know, something along that. They could play with hardcore bands at a show.
I see. Okay.
But they're not heavy. You know what I mean?
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, super good stuff. But yeah, I think those would be probably my top 3.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say like top 5, but I wasn't ready for 5. I honestly wasn't even ready for 3. I just wanted to figure out a good way to end this fucking episode.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like you heard Shout Out Empath, I'm friends with the guys too. They're real cool people.
Yeah.
They make amazing music. Check them out. They're local for Chicago. They make really, really good music. It's all not the same, which I enjoy. Like they definitely have some diversity with what their sound is, which makes them not only like something their new songs when they come out, because their new song came out recently.
Yeah.
Their new songs are not only you're in for a treat every time you hear them.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't know I walked to this song not knowing I was going to hear the next, after their prior songs, which have been like there's been heavy, there's been dancey, there's been groovy, there's been like so it's like you don't know what you're going to get yet, and it's like holy shit. But every time it's gonna be good, so that's cool. I'm not gonna take your thing. I'm just gonna add on to your thing.
Oh yeah, you're good.
One of mine, I found them. I think that was mid to late last year. Dux, DUX.
Oh.
So he and the band. It's funny because they make all their music videos. They'll like hire. It's just a band that does like he's a producer. He has other people with him to play the various instruments when he does his videos. But it's hard to describe the style because it's like it will make you move. It will definitely get you up and dancing.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, is the lyrics or the vocalists that he has hop on his songs are mind-blowingly amazing. So it's like you're gonna hear some great vocals. You're gonna want to move a little bit. You want to groove a little bit to it.
Okay.
But Dux, DUX, what's really, really interesting with him is that whenever they shoot a music video, they're in a car driving somewhere.
Oh, that's dope.
So you have all the musicians and the singers stuffed into a van.
Yeah.
And like they're playing.
Yeah, that was that one video you showed us.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez was the singer on that one.
That was tight.
That's Dux. He's incredibly talented. Everybody has working with him is incredibly talented.
Oh yeah.
I think he's coming out with a new album soon. So
hell yeah.
A new song just came out very, very recently. So that's for sure going to be one of mine. Another dude, Relye, found him last year too, actually. So Relye, he's starting to pick up some popularity now because like Dux only had like less than 60,000 listeners a month. Relye is up to almost 200K, which is cool. I mean, I'm happy for his success. He's one of those dudes that does plays every instrument and it like puts it together in a song, like he loops and makes a song out of it.
Yeah.
His is real chill though, man. Like I don't smoke weed, but if you smoke weed, you should smoke weed and listen to this dude's songs. Like it's super fucking chill. He's talented at all instruments. He has a real cool voice with him too. So he like carry. You're gonna be chilling,
it's
man.
Like FKJ type shit, you know.
In the realm.
Okay.
In the realm, yeah. Like it's something like if you're driving and you're chilling, like you want to relax a little bit.
Dude, you honestly like whenever I drive with you, that's where I get some of my favorite like songs. Like that I'll pick from your playlist. You'll just have these random jams when I'm high as fuck in your car. And I'm like, oh yeah.
Like this is it.
Fucking warp speed, baby.
Yeah. Well, I think it's funny that you mentioned that because I'll catch you or like Charlie or whoever's in the car with me, like just like look at my thing like, yep, taking that one.
Jot that down.
Not mad about it though. I mean, that's the point about music that I love so much is that you can share it with friends.
Oh yeah. If you fucking like don't share music with the people you love, like
do you even really love them?
Yeah, you probably don't love them.
You probably don't. You probably don't.
You probably fucking shit standing up.
That's yep. That's the thing that you just said. Out loud, actually.
I'm gonna copyright that one. I've been holding on to that one for weeks.
The last one I'm gonna put up is called the Free Label.
Okay.
This is a full band. They remind me that disco isn't necessarily dead, it's just evolved.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
They are they're very, very fun band.
I feel like it's the time for disco to evolve because electronic music is like fucking king right now. There's so many things you could do.
Wild.
Take a fucking disco song and turn it into a fucking, a lo-fi some shit.
Yeah, they are it's also something that you can get, like you can have some time with your special someone and listen to this band, but they're super, super good. They're still kind of new as well, actually. They're only like 52K on Spotify as well. So
wow.
They're also still pretty new to the game. I love finding like artists that are like, like under 100K and like follow them from that point. I'm like, yes, so you're at the beginning. What are you gonna do next? Like, and I like you now. Like, what's next? Like
the beginning fucking stages.
Yeah, like you're good now, but what are you gonna do next? Like, because you're already good, and you're gonna be better.
Yeah,
fantastic. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, your tickets are still cheap right now.
Oh, dude, I love that. I really do love that. Dude, when I got the pre-sale for Thundercat, I was so fucking stoked.
Oh god, yeah, pre-sale tickets are the best, man.
I think they were like, for both tickets, it was like $70 or $80. It was something super cheap for both of us. I think.
Yeah, I think
it was sub 100.
Because I think you said it was like 70. You paid like 70 something for both of them.
Dude, so good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
$70.
Yeah, you can't fucking beat that.
Right.
Yeah, I would have bought the Thundercat ones if they weren't 90 when I seen them. I was like,
that's a big pill to swallow.
That's
man.
like a 2 week. I'll get them in 2 weeks type of thing.
Right, because like, dude, like, I mean, I have $100, but like, do I want to spend on that though?
Yeah, I do, but I don't.
Right. I've never seen Flying Lotus though, so if I'm gonna pull it, I'm gonna pull it for Flying Lotus.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen them, and him and Thundercat are best friends. They're both black and they're both nerds. And make amazing music together. Yeah, it's going to be so good.
You can't beat that. And I've honestly never seen somebody so happy on stage.
Dude, oh, man. Like, just loving every bit of what he did. Dude. Yeah. Yeah. Like, the Thundercat was the happiest dude. Just loving his craft.
Hell yeah.
And it makes you happy to see him happy.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like, I know you love what you're doing right now. Like, and I'm loving that you're loving it. That energy is feeding me.
Yeah, I'm smiling just watching the motherfucker.
Right? Just up there happy as fuck, playing a big ass guitar.
Hell yeah.
Pretty sure the guitar is bigger than him. That bass is bigger than him.
Yeah.
I feel
probably
confident.
Heavy as fuck too.
It has to be heavy as fuck.
Unless it's a hollow body, then it might not be. But I mean,
that sound though, I don't know.
That thing's got to be like a 6-string bass at least.
I think it is actually.
So it's probably pretty heavy.
Yeah, and he's not like a huge guy.
He's probably made of like Hirakashi, like oak wood or some shit.
He went to Japan and found a special tree.
Yeah,
like he touched it. Like, yes,
this is the one.
The ancestors speak to me through this wood. You see the meme I shared today about my ancestors? It was like one day, generations after me will call on the ancestors to get my goofy ass.
Hell yeah,
it's true. They are so fucked.
Hell yeah.
Anyways. We thank you all for listening to us just sit here and bullshit on music for the last hour. We do this here and there. So if you haven't heard our other episodes talking about music, we did one with our buddy Gio when we went to his house. That was real cool. We've a couple of these though, so we hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, check out the other ones. We hope you give us a like and a share on your favorite social or listening device. We have a lot of new followers on Spotify, so thank you all for doing that. We do appreciate it. Stay tuned for our beer release. That should be after this comes out. That should be in the ether.
Yeah,
so far, but you'll be able to find it hopefully. Yeah. Last time it sold out real fast. So
real fast. Yeah,
like super fast.
We
like
sold everything.
Yeah.
So also, a lot of you guys at the party asked me about the shirts. You saw the white shirt. You guys saw the tie dye. Everyone was like, "I want one." We do have a store. We have on our link tree.
It's on Etsy.
You can click on we have all the merch. We got fucking a bunch of colors. We got a bunch of different variants. Tank tops, t-shirts. Is there a hoodie on there?
I think there might be. I was still working on it last time I checked, but I'm pretty sure I posted it already. So there's a hoodie, which I think is a pretty thick hoodie too, by the way. So. I mean, maybe not buy it right now, but there's tank tops, white and black. There's shirts, white and black. I think there might be there's a red and a blue one as well with different variant. Heather's design is on those other two.
Yep.
So the Required Taste logo is a little different, but they are pretty cool. Then we have buttons. Actually, I forgot to post that. I didn't tell you that. I made buttons.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I totally forgot to tell you about that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we have stickers as well. They're kind of small, but they're fit on the back of your cell phone, kind of small.
Yeah.
But,
Or a grinder if you do that.
I can make a grinder, actually.
Yeah.
I can do that, actually. I saw it. I'm like, I'm the one person that doesn't smoke.
Yeah.
But I can. But for the people that do, if y'all want a grinder, send us a message.
Yeah.
Tell us that you want it, and we'll do it for you.
Yeah, man. So many people at the party was asking me about it. They were like, "Oh, do you guys got shirts here?" I'm like, "We don't have none of them. You got to order them online. They're going to ship it to you. It's going to be easier for everybody. It's going to be easier cost on us shipping and everything.
Actually, yeah, because shipping goes through a whole separate. I don't touch any of it.
Yeah, that's
Heather actually just ordered a shirt and got it the day after our party.
Oh hell yeah!
It came in the mail the day after the party, but I know that it still works. So the shirts. Actually, I ordered ours on there. So
yeah,
of course I know it works. Anyways.
Yeah, just so you guys know, we don't have the physicals with us. You just gotta order them online. But it's on our link tree. It's really easy to find.
Yep, it comes through Etsy. I don't remember how much shipping is. I know it's not much though.
It's not much.
Yeah, it's not much. So yeah, please give it a look see. Follow us on social media. We've actually had a lot of new followers on Instagram too. So please help us get those numbers up. Maybe one day we won't have to actually work for a living.
Hell yeah,
that'd be pretty tight. Anywho, as per usual, we appreciate you guys listening to us. We hope you all enjoyed this episode, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Thanks, guys.
Y'all be cool.